So the quest now sends us, after we talk to the guys at the thingy-majig, it sends us now north to maybe help out a guy in need, and yeah, the sword should be returning. Right. I wanna get this village, since that side quest and stuff is quite fun. Yeah. Also, let's hunt for the snap more thingy-majig. Because I always hand in the lens on.
Brew that up later.
So maybe a little bit of variety. Because the lens on always is on the way. And snapmores are always in are only in ponds and water, and you it sounds weird, but you normally avoid water and wet surfaces. Also, snapmores look dangerous, so naturally not wanting to face them is also a big deal.
Stocking up.
Almost send it in that that longhorn lens again.
And one of these.
It is quite funny that he is stuck beneath a thing.
To start.
Brother. Patient. He's doing his thing. He's doing his thing. Or not. Okay. It was quite odd, but I take it.
Good haul.
Oh, this is the priest quest to get people in line, be nice, being open to the merger of Meridians and Kaja and Othram, and possibly other folk.
This is where the Otaru wanted to say her goodbyes. Clever.
Hello.
Hello?
Say, Phoenix, did you try, like you have only experience with AMD graphics cards in Linux and stuff, right? Like because of the driver compatibility and all of that nice stuff. Because I got a new graphics card and wanted to ask if you want to experiment with my old one. Just to see how things go.
When we fled from our cages during the liberation, I tore through this clearing, thinking my friend was behind me. I kept running, but here she remains. Thank you for making it safe for me to return.
I don't want to rush you, but it won't stay safe for long.
I understand. I've done this before in waking dreams. In the pool, I'll find the bracelet of seeds she dropped when she fell. The seeds will be split, escaped, grown wild. She's passing from my memory into the jungles. I'll tell her it was I who died here and became a stranger in our own land, and she who still lives in every time of planting, of rains, harvests, and... Oh,
What is it?
there. Her bracelet. And I thought she was behind me. But there's only my reflection.
Do you need to be alone?
For the first time, I am.
It would definitely be a good excuse to beat my ass to come visit you finally, eh? Since that has been put off for quite a long time.
Need them soon enough.
Yeah.
This must be the sun. Climb, where the Banuk wants to paint his mark.
This quest is confusing me. Because I know the metal floor is on top, right? But why is the waypoint going here? Oh, there are these birds. They're quite cringe.
I'll do what I have to.
Oh gosh, this is going to be annoying. Should have waited till I'm all the way up there. Oh right, they have 1 HP until they land and then they explode. It's the game's reason behind not needing to destroy the loot. Because that would make this the most horrid idea of an NPC ever in a video game. Let me aim. So here we have a problem because I'm only having this one pot, and I should be able to survive one attack, and I have like 3 HP left. Alright, now I can drink it, just to be safe. There was a stone. I wasn't sure. Good thing I drank that potion.
It's good to be free of the city. You are a better hunter than I. I'll paint the mark while the spirits of the Glinthawks linger.
There'll be more where they came from.
Yes, there will always be more machines. Their spirits find new bodies, but we only last as long as memory. That's why I must leave this story. A monument to our vanished shamans, to the wisdom the Karja bled from us. The machine oil in the paint will preserve it. Preserve their memory against all that was cut away. You have my thanks, Hunter.
It's beautiful in its way.
No rope. Ooh, that was expensive.
Fresh as it comes.
Of course. Now I'm looking frantically around and not finding any of the flowers that would restore my HP.
These will keep.
Yeah, this is fine. Let's make sure we pick up that campfire as well.
Save this for later. Hardy little plant. You'll help.
I was wondering, I pressed the wrong hotkey to slow down time for my triple hunting bow shot, and I fought those crocodiles. Could have had a way easier time, but for some reason I thought it was Q, the button I had to press.
Should be out there fighting machines, pacing around here.
Right, the Shrine of the Kings is... That's the racist Karja. And we now have to get to give other religions and ethnicity something along the... we have him to... We need him to be nice and accepting.
You won't get in there. That dried up old prune in a robe sees to that.
I can be persuasive. But what does an Osram want with a Karja shrine anyway?
It reminds me of someone. Gone 2 years now. But what does a girl like you know of loss?
Try me.
I had a lover. Worked on monuments to their bastard king. Then he gave them a show in their sun ring for good measure. The Karja gave me back his broken bones, but what use are they? They won't build again. They won't make me smile.
And seeing a statue of the Mad Sun King will?
I need to see his work again. The marks his hands carved. The set of the metals they hammered. That's the soul of him. But that shriveled up old priest won't let me near it.
I'll see what I can do.
Man, whenever I watch cops on GTA RP and I see certain bandits drive away, like most of them I can identify by their driving style. It's crazy sometimes.
It's a pub.
Turn away, child. The abiding Jahaman wishes to be alone in his retreat.
If you want to be alone, go someplace else. Others want to pray here.
Defile it, you mean? Yet another debasement of what was once pure. Truly, our tribe has lost the light. Our king is false, our temple is corrupt, and our soldiers weak. The sun hastens across the sky for shame.
Why do you think your army is weak? Because you're not at war with everyone?
A Karja throne relying on forged dirt mercenaries? Preposterous! The so-called liberation was nothing but a purge. Our most blessed warriors, chased out of the city, exiled to Sunfall and the Forbidden West. Our tribe is torn. The ones who walked in light now go by shadow.
And yet everyone but you seems happy they're gone.
Man, was that a bad line. Like, conversations never end with what's it called? Absolutes. You know? Like, it's not like he wouldn't be able to say anything against what she just said. You know?
You called the temple corrupt, but aren't you one of its priests?
They call themselves sun priests, but they have no authority. Youths and sycophants all. Yet those who gave their whole lives to the sun's service are shamed and ignored.
So that's what this is. A tantrum? A cry for attention?
You know nothing of our rights, and yet you dare to insult me.
See what I mean?
I thought Avad taking the throne was the sun's will.
The boy dishonored his father, dishonored us all. To kill a sun king. What shadow, what twilight time he brought upon us.
And how many more would the mad Sun King have killed if Avad hadn't stopped him?
The sun called for blood. There was no choice but to obey.
So the Karja have become impure? What does that even mean?
Is Meridian not meant for those who built it, who made it great? It was pure before outlander squatters took it over.
You mean Meridian was pure when the outsiders were in cages or dying in your arena?
The sun is pure, child. It is not our place to question its divine will, only to act upon it.
I'm done arguing with you. Stay or go, but I won't allow you to keep others away.
I am here by the will of the sun.
Yeah, I'm going with the nice answer right down here.
If you won't accept change, you should try to make peace with it. Your bitterness has poisoned you.
I have no need of your pity.
I wasn't offering it. But if you step aside, you can keep your pride, since it's so important to you.
There'll be a reckoning.
You'll back away from it.
Yeah, there's plenty of work here. None I like.
Used to drop lead pellets in the forge as a kid.
The Osram guys here are basically dwarves.
We teach
The
Karja
dwarves of
nothing
these
else.
stories.
Steel to my soul. Teach
He gave them the best work he'd ever do. And look at it now.
They defaced it because they hated what it stood for.
They defaced a thing slaves like him lived and died for. Slaves they've already forgotten. Short-sighted bastards, the lot. If they thought their son set off this bridge, they'd jump after it. I thank you for honoring my wish.
I hope you can find peace.
I wouldn't know what to do with it, any more than the Karja do.
Is it just me, or do Karja people walk slow? They have places to be.
So then I wanna hand in the thingamajig. What's it called? The sawtooth lens.
Sure as the sun's
Not
rising.
sawtooth. Snapmaw, the crocodile.
You're a freak.
Darn it, I already collected the sample box from here. Crafting, weapons. Didn't find any good ones for those.
Always the ones you least expect that cause you trouble.
Let's go down first and meet my two favorite side characters,
Don't forget to stock up
before we head up and meet the king.
Hunters, scroungers, bring us your metal.
For a fair price.
Wait. Hell yeah.
I brought you both the parts. So, what do you say?
I don't suppose I could buy just the one.
You'd buy the wrong one. So give the hunter her shards for both.
Of course, of course. Here you are. If this is the price I have to pay.
The price you have to pay? The Snapmaw lens might just cover the loss we take on the other.
It won't sell for a loss, charcoal burner. You'd pay handsomely for a long-leg lens if you had an imagination.
I have an imagination. When you rattle that piece of junk around, I think of your skull.
I told you from the beginning this wouldn't be a scrap-dealing operation, that we would have class.
And I told you, a
And
true
don't
metal
forget to
seller
stock up
knows
before
to
you're
get
on
his
the road.
hands dirty.
See for
Dun, dun.
yourself. Find better wares.
My family might still be alive. And you're going to stand here and do nothing?
Tell me what happened to your family.
Let's speedrun this.
I'll see what I...
You will.
Bright as a white
That
hot
is-
flame today.
I want to focus more on the main story. Already
Stay busy, friend.
listen to too much side dialogue. And soon I want to start playing the second part of this, so even so all of these side stories are very fun and have really nice voice acting, I want to get to the second part in a decent amount of time.